This is a review for the Gillette Fusion Pro Glide, generously provided through the Expo TV Triology program. The current beard growth you see is roughly about 2 days after shaving against the grain. And for the purposes of this review, first I will shave with the grain, detail my experience, and then shave again against the grain, and again detail the experience. During this review, I'm also going to be using Edge's Extra Comfort Gel for sensitive skin. Alright, now that I'm lathered up, I'm going to start my first shave against the grain. Now, one thing that I have noticed is that shaving with this I can barely feel any tugging for the most part. And it does feel exceptionally smooth. The end result being one of the smoother shaves I've had when shaving with a cartridge razor against the grain. Sorry, with the grain, which I like. The other thing I've noticed is that the cartridge seems to become clogged very quickly. That is, the hair that I'm shaving off along with the shaving cream very quickly clogs or takes up the space between each of the cartridge blades. It's easy enough to get out for the most part, either when rinsing through water or putting it under the drain, but can get annoying, especially after a number of shades when you can't get the hair out anymore. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and then I'll go against the grain and finish my review. Alright, here we go. Lathered up for round 2. Now you might be saying to yourself, I only need to shave with the grain once a day. How come you're shaving against the grain? Well, I find that if I shave with the grain by around 3 or 4 o'clock in the day, it looks like I need to shave again. So, by shaving against the grain, I'm good for the entire day plus any evening activities, should I find myself in such a position to be heading out in the evening. This goes pretty quickly, which is a benefit of it. I've used other shaving techniques, such as using a double-edged razor and the original Gillette Fusion. I've found that I'm most comfortable going fastest with this Pro Glide. There are still certainly areas where I need to be especially ginger, or especially careful, but for the most part the process is pretty quick. So again, I'll finish up and then I'll give my final thoughts out. Alright, all done, and as smooth as a baby's bottom, going down and up. So this is my second time using the razor, so I'll take a few moments to comment on my experiences post-shave. For a period of time I've been shaving with Gillette's first Fusion blade system, which looks like this, slightly different color scheme, but was experiencing some terrible razor burn and ultimately decided to move to a double-edged razor, which I don't have in front of me. But it dramatically reduced the amount of burn and ingrown hairs I was experiencing. With Gillette's, I haven't experienced the level of discomfort that I did with the first set of Fusion blades, but I've only shaved twice with it at this point. Still, the shaving experience is markedly faster than with the double-edged razor. Even after trying, my experience has shown the longevity of the cartridge blades to be short, which doesn't help from that clogging issue that I was telling you about earlier, which generally contributes to most of the discomfort or razor burn afterwards. And so ultimately the process ends up being a lot more expensive than with my double-edged safety razor. If you're used to the cost of the cartridge blades and are looking for a smooth, fast, and comfortable shave for sensitive skin, I'm sure you can't do much better than the Gillette Sensitive. However, that's for me, but you'll have to make that decision for yourself.